Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. My name is Melissa. Thanks very much so much for being here. I figured I would bring you guys along with me to make some sea moss gel with the Radar Plus Nutrition Wild Crafted Organic Sea Moss. Thank you so much for Radar Plus Nutrition for sponsoring today's video. They sent me this sea moss to give it a try and also tell you guys about it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the sea moss gel, and I'll show you guys exactly how I do it, the process and whatnot. And here's everything you'll need. So you'll need a large bowl, some natural spring water. I'm going to be using 2 lemons. This is optional, but it helps cut some of the sea taste. And then, of course, you're going to need the Radar Plus Nutrition Sea Moss. So a little bit about this sea moss, you guys. It is an immunity booster. Sea moss is a thyroid support, energy, detox, and 92 minerals that our body needs and thrives for. And it also, on the back, talks about how to prepare it. So I'm just going to follow these directions, how to prepare it. And then they tell you how much you should use a day. So normally I'm going to be using this in my smoothies, because I drink a smoothie like every day. So, but it says take 2 tablespoons daily by mouth, or add to tea, coffee, soup, smoothies, and more. And then also it comes in this resealable bag, which is really cool, so that I can store it properly. And yeah, so here's the website on where to order it, and I'll also put the information in the description box below. Oh, and also it is made and packaged in the US, New York to be exact. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into making the sea moss gel. And shout out to Radar Plus Nutrition for sponsoring today's video. All right, you guys, so I just opened up the bag, and now I'm going to wash the sea moss, all the grit, the grime, the sand off of the sea moss. And that's just a little close-up look. And y'all, this step is so important to do this first before you start soaking your sea moss, simply because you don't want all of that dirt and grime and sand to be in your your spring water while it's soaking. So this step 1 on the back of the bag, of the sea moss bag, and it's so important, so you do not want to skip this step. So after I have washed everything off, you're going to see just how much sea moss I end up using. And it may not look like a lot, but listen, in a few moments, you're going to see exactly how much sea moss this swelled up to be, and it ended up being the perfect amount. So now I have 2 limes here, and this is also an important step because you want to make sure you're cutting some of that lime taste, or not lime taste, but the sea taste. So this is why I'm adding limes to the sea moss soaking process, just because I don't want it to taste like the sea. So that's why I'm adding that. And then your natural spring water, of course. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are covering all of your sea moss. You don't want any sea moss being exposed. And I actually probably could have added just a tidbit bit more water, because as it swelled up, a little bit of the sea moss was like poking above the water. So here you can see exactly how much it has swollen up to, and I let this soak for a little over 24 hours, and that's because I had to go to work and whatnot. And here's a closer look of this at the sea moss, and as you can see, it is a drastic difference from the dry sea moss to the sea moss that has been soaking for a little over 24 hours. So I have it in my blender cup here, and I'm just going to add about halfway of spring water. Now this part is it really depends on how much sea moss you have in your cup or in your blender, determines how much water. I would recommend starting off with not a lot of water, because you can always add more water as you're blending to get the consistency that you want. But I noticed that adding it halfway was actually the perfect amount of water for the amount of sea moss that I had. So hope this helps you guys. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. This gel actually looks like a really good consistency. Yeah, it looks good to me. I'm not going to add any more water or add anything else. This is perfect, just like this. Okay, wonderful. it's been a few days later, and here is my sea moss after it has gelled up, and it's pretty thick. It's not runny at all, so it's the perfect consistency. I'm going to add this sea moss gel, about this much, to my smoothie, as you can see here. Add it like so. Okay, so I have a couple pineapples, some blueberry, my favorite protein, teamy greens, which is this superfood blend, and also my sea moss, from Radar Plus Nutrition, so that I made earlier this week or last week. So I'm gonna add some spring water to it and blend it up, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. So here's the thing. I did not taste the sea moss in my smoothie at all. And that was so shocking to me because I was prepared for it to taste like the sea. And it didn't. I think the limes really helped cut that sea taste, and smell as well. Like, it had no smell, no taste. And that is so perfect. I'm so glad about that. So if you are looking to purchase some sea moss, check out the link in the description box below. Radar Plus Nutrition. You will not be disappointed. See you guys on the next one. Peace.